Of 6'9", fine rebounder and great shot blocking. Comes to Mitchum. DePaul on the break. Bradshaw with Cummings.
Oh, what a pass.
And Cummings has DePaul. Grubbs. Tips it in. Good defense by Pruitt. It's Mitchum. Tipped in by Terry Cummings. And play the winner of that Villanova-Syracuse game. Cummings with a lob pass and an easy two. Away from the ball. Cummings. He'll take the 15-footer and hit it. Fourth this time. Let's see if three's the charm for DePaul. They trail by 6. And oh, a crier as you'd call it.
The O's gets the job done. He's Mr. Steady.
6:40 left. It's Cummings. He ties it. Cummings, 16-footer right there. DePaul with a chance to tie. It's Cummings. Oh.
If they win, UCLA is also in the East, and UCLA wins, they're destined to meet each other. See how they've got double team on Aguirre? Cummings hits! Looking for the tying basket. Cummings against Klein. Mark Aguirre lets him go right by. Now watch Cummings. Goes up for the block. Now watch him bounce the second time. Comes right back up off the floor. And you know Digger came out man-to-man because he thought they were going to hold it. Cummings wide open. Darren Day never knew that Cummings was behind him.
Grubbs back from Cummings. Pretty play and DePaul.
He ended up winning the North Texas State game.
Aguirre from 20. In and out. The rebound fought for DePaul's. Cummings has it and he hits the ball.
Here we see the shot from the outside by Mark Aguirre, who can go in and out. I've been surprised they hadn't gotten the ball low, but Cummings really powers in.
Only scored 2 points at a time.
Grubbs misses the baseline jumper. Cummings. Day out to Teddy Grubbs. Here's Cummings. Whirling for the jump. Good. They are up.
Since we were a young team, we had to worry about everybody.
Chicago, Illinois, number 32, Terry Cummings.
That first became evident at DePaul University, where Cummings earned All-American honors and catapulted the Blue.
To Minnesota, Memphis State, Kansas State, Terry Cummings. Hammers at home.
He got it all to himself. It could have been a layup. Now watch. Let's see. There he goes. Yep.
Yeah, little bit left.
See that they're floating off Cummings.
Cummings hits it beautifully. Cummings has not shot as yet. Bangs it in. In one of the games earlier this year. Not there, but Cummings is. Patterson brings it down. Cummings earned this one. And rattles it home. DePaul leads 14-13.
Clearing out to the side to Patterson.
Tyrone Corbin, the freshman, not there. Tipped in by Cummings. Down. Cummings.
Doesn't really get up that high. Terry just comes over and clears it out of there. Here it comes.
Point lead.
I don't think DePaul knows how to milk a lead.
Cummings gets the bucket. It was 38 left. Inside of Cummings. And he is fouled by Andre.
A lot of time left. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. He's a super All-American. I do believe he's the second best first time underneath. There you go. Oh, Doctor. It's a good.
I'd have to pick Ray Meyer. Terry Cummings on that all-time.
On a Long Beach State, a little out of control. The rebound to Cummings. Of your Jack Ramsey tonight. This is that one. Look at Cummings. Some deals come in, so between he and Walton they have 8. Cummings. Knocked off number 1. Cummings, 15-footer. Smith trying to work off the Walton pick. Gives it to Cummings. He's had one bad shot under that.
He was selected as the second overall pick in the 1982 draft, gaining Rookie of the Year honors with the San Diego Clippers. But Cummings' promising career.
Finally, they've gone from a team with no uniforms to 3 sets, and they've got a player right
From behind. And here they come on to bring over Kareem, the big guy. Cummings.
See Cummings.
Tough angle shot from behind the board on the right baseline. Look at the fall. Cummings will bring it down. Handles the ball well for big man. Brooks. Collins. And Cummings with the offensive rebound. Well done. 3-on-2, now 4-on-2. Cummings against the big man. 41-41. Cummings. Left hand jam, if you will. And is this one, Cummings over Worthy?
Well, I think that any time you run the way the Lakers do, you're going to shoot that kind of percentage again. Terry Cummings, again, perhaps with a flat effort tonight, have struggled a little bit as Wood misses that shot, but Terry Cummings back.
Al Wood.
Crowd trying to get involved in this ball game as Cummings.
Let's talk about San Diego as a team of the future. What must they do to put this team into a position? Collins just threw that one wild in. Cummings with a follow. There's that offensive.
Set up. Look at that play. Silas in the huddle.
Making it a palatable product. Give the fans something to look at when they come out. And that man.
The most out of it that I can get. And I'm a very aggressive outside like a small forward. I run the court like a small forward.
Well, he would me, but the guys playing him, he would.
Pressey into Terry, 6:22. Pack him a lunch and get him a Bud Light. Cummings out.
Oberding. That's what the call was.
Cummings. Cummings penetrating.
Bucks were 2 for 3.
Cummings. Look at that.
Philadelphia and Milwaukee.
Cummings with the pull-up. In and up. 42-34. Bucks by 8. Cummings gives them back another 10 go. Lister outlet Cummings. 3-on-2. Driving Hodges for 65-61.
Wow, that's all we can say.
Cummings trying to run it. Pressey looking, dishing off to Cummings. Here we go. Pressey dishing off.
See Moncrief clear through, therefore Cummings could come right behind.
Pressey driving. Would not go. Cummings comes away with the ball. Terry will put it back up and.
Good defense inside by Detroit.
Cummings takes it home. That's the first 3 points for John Long. Terry Cummings gets.
But basically keep the pressure on.
Terry Cummings. Terry Cummings isolated against Roundfield. Cummings. Pistons by 7 with 8:35 to go. Great move by Cummings. And the foul of it there. As you see the good fake as he loses Roundfield. Takes it strong over Lambier. For the Bucks. Terry Cummings.
It's set.
That's 15 assists for Isaiah. Terry. Shot clock is at 6. Oh, is he hot? He's got Hodges up left. Cummings takes it home.
That's great with a guy that makes a good defensive.
NBA All-Star appearance, 6'9" forward from the Milwaukee Bucks, number 34, Terry Cummings. And the dominant team in this game. We still have at least one more period to go as Cummings. Flip pass to Terry Cummings, filling the lane is Bernard King. Cummings will pull up, and it's one.
Shot on the way, misses. Cummings got the rebound over Warren. Out there. Here's Pierce, a 2-on-1. Cummings gets the hook. Moncrief, boy, they blew right through it. Didn't make Cummings. He'll shoot it. Hodges, a long one. That's a three-pointer. Missed everything. Cummings got the rebound. Basket, it counts. You saw with a 10-rebound advantage. Cummings will shoot it over Green. Gets it for air. They must win or they are out. Here's Cummings with a long one over Greenwood. Gets it down to the game. Moncrief to Cummings. He'll shoot it. No team foul on that. Here's Milwaukee. Cummings attacking to the left hand. Got the hoop. Looking. Cummings for to shoot. And got it. Pressey. And Cummings takes it. Hit it. It's the Bulls 5-5. Sidney Green, what a difference he's made. Cummings hits another one. Off into Cummings. Green on him. He shoots over it. And got it off right here. Cummings shoots over Greenwood. Oh, man. Pierce has to bail out to Cummings. 7 to shoot. Cummings shoots it under heavy pressure. And he got it.
Well, when you see that guy coming down the floor, if you're a big man, you gotta make sure.
Moncrief's leadership and Terry Cummings' firepower to win a game they must have.
Now, as a composer of many talents, a virtuoso of basketball, the rhythmic world of the NBA, Milwaukee's Terry Cummings.
but I have small forward moves. I have the strength I dribble like a small forward. My thinking is as a small forward, but my play is as a...
That's been the big story in this game.
He's got to get himself going out of transition to start this period.
They ship it inside to Cummings, and he continues to light it up.
And rest up after their fine performance in Game 6 back in the Spectrum. Cummings got Jones in the air.
Pro game of the 1986-87 season at Terry by Walker. The Bucks get it back. Cummings. The Bucks seem to be pushing the tempo, John. They're trying to get by Lucas. It's 3-on-2 for Cummings.
Bucks are Washington. You don't. You look more for the kick and the jump shot.
Great play in for Cummings. 3-point title from Tucker last year. Hodges dishes for Cummings. And then, and former NBA assistant.
I think Bob Hill's done a very commendable job.
Playoffs. Where have the 30 games gone, John? It seems like we just started. Cummings. 115-101. So that is tightening between Philadelphia and Washington. Not hit a real high percentage of his shots. Cummings to the glass, right-handed. And they're not happy because they're watching the Bucks down.
Checks in for the Bucks. How many minutes did you say again is just right for Cummings to play, Billy?
Well, Don Nelson feels that 36 is the key number for him. With that condition he has.
Cummings, he's been quiet. Says he'll work in that backcourt along with Cheeks. There's Cummings, strong move. There's a hook shot short. Brewer has also played well, and now Cummings comes to the attack. Cummings been relatively quiet for him. Now with that field goal, he has a total of 8. Oh, open man. Tapped in by Cummings. Cummings with the jump shot.
Great athlete.
Cummings, who missed the jam, gets inside Barkley and goes for the left-handed layup.
Andrew Toney was standing there wide open.
Cummings coming in low for the layup to tie it.
Very quick tempo.
Moncrief elects to come down and give it up.
Scoring from the bench is not surprising.
Cummings gets the double team, gets the ball and a chance to complete the three-pointer.
The key is the defense does not come quick enough. Robert Parrish to give that help.
Now it's Cummings outside over McHale, and the Bucks regain that lead. In, set the screen. Seaston comes around it. Cummings got it. Off the drive, makes a great move. Moncrief puts it down, gives it back to Cummings. Good rotation on that jump shot. McHale with a fine defensive play, and plus he saves it for the Bucks. Here comes Cummings on the jumper. Comes out. They wait inside to Cummings. We've got a tie game. Now the Celtics.
Game. Cummings inside.
Over Sanders. Rebound Doherty and taken away by Cummings.
The 3-point shootout because they've added Kirknitis, and you know how he feels about all those Russians.
Now Cleveland, on the other hand, is 11-2 against the Central Division. Here's Tom Cummings after he got the loose ball. Here's kept it alive. Roberts gets it to... Rod Williams checks into the game.
Well, Paul Pressey makes a nice penetrating pass to Terry Cummings.
He's got a piece of the ball down apparently Sanders. Against Elo. Hot Rod Williams is down there too. Is he double teamed? Good defense again. Here's back to Cummings.
The crowd is going 3-point crazy now. That's all they're asking for now. Get a 3-pointer. What they want to do is force a quick opportunity from Terry Cummings. Out on the road shows you why they can play with such confidence. Cummings makes a strong move across the middle and then has to make some adjustment. And that's a certain kind of a player. He certainly isn't that again. Cummings
On the floor tonight. Inside to Cummings. Hard to stop him here.
Good shot for Price, though. It shows again his confidence in his ability to shoot the ball against the defense. For the Bucks, if they can come up with a hoop right now. For 3, that's not close.
He's 2 for 9.
What a play by Paul Pressey.
First period, the West is led virtually all the way. Drexler comes right back at him. He presents a huge problem.
Never mind the fact that he's 7'4", he's so wide.
Cummings, 117 to 100, 17-point lead, and another play. Mark Jackson to Cummings. He's tied up, but Cummings on a 2-on-1.
Cummings in the middle here. Now there's a light man scramble. Now just watch as he looks left, gets it off the wrong foot, but then has the presence. No.
Bryant is illegal right now, and so is Drexler. Both players were illegal defense.
Steal Humphreys, Cummings in front, jam.
Ooh, beauty by Humphrey.
He works against Kersey and hits the 7 seconds. Here's Cummings.
Porter, and you look at Drexler at halftime, and that is a real story of the ball game.
Sure is.
In this quarter, obviously, it just started.
Vandaway struggler. The Gophers beating the Illini. Here's Cummings as the Bucks try to... Cummings.
Right.
99 out of 100 teams, he starts. Cummings.
McKeskey gets him again. Cummings. Finally
from the floor in the first half. And swishes it through from the outside. Contact. 24-second violation. Basket does not count. To make that pass to him. The other side. Cummings gets his own rebound.
Show speed and power in shutting down opponents, blending their diverse abilities. Teammates will...
By Terry Cummings. Terry Cummings. 8:45 remaining. Anderson in deep. Cummings hammered, counted. Catch of a low thrown pass by Strickland. Back inside. TC. Triple team fall away. 2-point game.
Gone with the ball. Feeds down low. TC. Good. He's fouled. Cummings has 51 points.
Hardaway picking up Willie on the leaner. Pops it in and out. Terry for a start by Robinson. He's looking for more. Cummings with his 9th rebound. Robinson chases down the loose ball. Back inside goes TC and counted with... And in the matchup with Cummings goes for the steal. TC on the open man. And this time a second chance. And look at Cummings again. Cummings from outside. Now that, and Elliott right back to him. He stripped, but Terry Cummings puts it right in. 9 points to go with those 13. 3 of Terry's all-time rebounding record. And he takes the quick inbounds pass. Top for Rod Strickland. Another rebound and having a tough time finding Robinson. So it's Cummings.
If it went that way, probably his hand was hit.
Open.
Strickland will come back in to the Spur lineup. He's going to come in for Wingate.
Adams now in the game for the Denver Nuggets, replacing Eddie Hughes. Oh, Cummings, what a fake!
Cummings gives it back to Anderson and back to Cummings. He put it up. Porter penetrating, rejecting. Cummings with his back turn, but you see this is a much more aggressive Spurs team. They come in, make sure Terry Porter doesn't get it down. Off by Robinson. 3-on-2. Strickland to Cummings. Cummings off the pick. That's his favorite direction, Greg. If Terry Cummings goes left, he's a tough player. Cummings around Robinson. Oh, what a shot by Terry Terry Cummings, right? Now, this is a tough play. He goes under the basket to get away from Cliff Robinson to show you. Cummings gave Buckwood as the opposition.
Batted away, regained by Williams. Stolen by Cummings. And Willie Anderson looks inside to Cliff Robinson and outside now to Cummings. Robinson with the steal. Here comes Strickland and Cummings. Terry will take it. Strickland fights his way inside.
Terry Cummings is just all over.
Reggie Williams to Cummings.
Cummings over Green in the backcourt. Cummings got the from the Orlando Magic. Cummings with the snap. He whipped right. Robinson for Cummings wide open. Now Devon's on Cummings goes right around.
Here we see that Vlade's trying to guard Terry Cummings on the outside. Terry Cummings.
Elliott now matched with Scott. Cummings. And here's Cummings controlling.
Tip it over to Pressey. He looks up, and suddenly we've got an uncontested fast break.
Cummings played by Worthy.
Too many threes with their perimeter shooters.
Cummings. And on the 24, Cummings the ball. They are trailing by 7. It's the Spurs 104. The Lake into it. Cummings off the dribble, but going to it. Cummings. Yes.
Oh, the break and an open pass to the basket. You tell him, take it strong and dunk it. Get us to 3.
3-on-2. Pressey to Cummings. Counted.
Down the court and make the good transition game. The interesting thing about
of Denver, Terry Cummings got Woolridge up and Robinson helping out against the backcourt pressure. Cummings with a whistle counted. Williams, Cummings, and a
two-man fast break. And Reggie makes the nice play, and Terry's just real strong. That's difficult to go under the basketball. Both times down on defense, the Spurs were just a step farther out, closer to their...
That's their version of the half-court offense rather than fast breaking. Leader. Spurs beat the pressure. 2-on-1. Elliott and Cummings.
Earlier.
He's also the game's leading rebounder with 11. He's had a double-double in every game. Young 30. Woolridge in his 10th NBA season. Athletic ability that Larry Brown was talking about. Terry
Sonics aren't pressing.
Good drive. Elliott missed the jam. Cummings another offense for McKee. Too much. And Cummings again on the offensive glass. The 3-on-2 to Willie Anderson. Short and the tap by Cummings. Cummings for the pull-up.
Confidence, and everybody's picked it up a notch, and they're really playing well.
Good. That's got the Sonics on their heels. Dump underneath. Rod Strickland. Spurs turned it over when forwards tried to handle it. Underneath. Cummings. Foul. And Cummings goes baseline for the
way of the CBA. Bennett Salvatore, Joe Crawford, Bob Delaney are the officials. Cummings, who had an off performance. Well, the basket did not count, and a foul was called on Peterson. Cummings got the step. Down by 3 with 1:50 left, first half. Cummings, yes. Crowd reacting. They thought Ellie made the contact for a foul. Nice fake by Cummings. Stopped by Pressey. Mullen shaken up. Strickland. Rebound, Cummings. And Tolbert. Cummings on the tip. Cummings on the follow. Yes, and it counts.
Newcomer to the NBA playoffs.
That could be a major turnaround play. Over the Warriors here on Thursday night. Cummings, yes. 101.
Well, the prognosis, I really don't know.
A comeback. How about Terry Cummings? The post-up and the score. Spurs within 5. The miss on the line, but Terry Cummings is there with a big tip-in. Suddenly a one-point game. Spurs bench a bit.
19 minutes a game. Cummings would come in and throw bodies around and grab 5 rebounds. Insert Terry Cummings. He didn't score a lot. The return of Terry Cummings added the strength and experience the team missed last season.
Since his rookie year, Cummings, the rebound, the putback, the fans are standing. The lead is 11. Cummings
in 4 minutes. Now watch this space maker now. Phelps Spencer, little bump, move away, space maker.
Cummings that plays above their expectations in the playoffs. So far, it's Terry Cummings.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, and this is the reason Terry Cummings, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block.
Reed, the reverse won't go. Guess who's got the rebound and the putback? Miguel Knight wanting everybody to get down. Cummings from 17, which will be played Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern time right here in the Dome. Cummings, is one tough hombre. Inside, Cummings with the jam.
Fouls against the San Antonio Spurs. They don't get the fourth for another 6 minutes.
Defense, Ellie. Terry Cummings on the drive. Cummings, who's always liked to go left off the drive, doesn't have the explosion. Side, no call. Cummings. Terry Cummings. Gotta feel good for the young man who's worked so hard to get to this level. Last game. So today he went to the tanning salon and worked on it.
Gives new meaning to the term get back by Terry Cummings. You know, people talk about the
Cappy with a good catch. Baseline jumper. No. And Terry Cummings with a rebound. Terry Cummings fakes the 15-footer. Now takes it off balance. Good. Half remains. Cummings in the corner. Crossover move. Inside. Throws it in. Down low for Cummings. Shot clock at 5. Terry Cummings puts it in. Here comes Glenn Robinson. Has Terry Cummings with this one.
You do in your 15, 20 minutes on that floor is just as important as a Gary Payton or Sean Kemp.
Wingate going by Gugliotta with a handoff inside to Cummings. The foul and a loose tender. Here's Terry Cummings. After 2, just inside the Phoenix. They don't want to lose 2 in a row in Q3 going into the playoffs. Terry Cummings.
Hawkins to Cummings. One-on-one with Kidd. That's for 3. He still can't hit from outside, but the rebound is corralled by Cummings to Payton. Oh, he hits. Hawkins across the lane. Cummings inside around Kidd, and that's the second time.
Das Team aus Houston sucht immer wieder das Matchup. 8 für 11 getroffene Würfe bei den Houston Rockets. Aber so einfach darf man das nicht.